AI wrote this speech for me. It was actually quite easy. I just put the prompt in the chat GPT and boom, spat out the speech I'm giving to you two guys today. Okay, now obviously that's a joke, but a world where it becomes almost impossible to tell real life from AI isn't too far away. Take social media, for example, where AI images and videos of other people run rampant, or the classroom plagued with ChatGPT essays. But the thing is, AI doesn't have to be all that bad, and we can use it for its goods as well. The Exploding Topics in 2024 explains the AI industry has grown over $80 billion within just this past year. And so what we see with such a growing industry is the need to determine whether or not we want those bads or want to actually incorporate the goods of AI. And the way we do that is by utilizing the four-way test and ask ourselves, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? So let's take a look at that first step and ask yourself, is it the truth? More specifically, is it the truth that AI can help grow and develop industries on a scale we've never seen before? And the answer to that is yes. What we actually see is AI being used in a variety of different industries to actually help them within their specific field. Take the finance industry, for example, where Brookings in 2018 explains that the finance industry has already started using AI to detect fraud early on before it becomes a major issue for them later on. And we also see in the medical industry, where Scientific American in 2022 explains that AI is being used in the medical industry to help detect early diseases and also improve upon the technology within the medical field. What we see is that AI is being used to help push boundaries within these industries and make things and further progress more than we've ever seen before. And so when we ask ourselves that first question, is it the truth? The answer is yes, because we see AI expanding industry like we've never seen before. Now, let's ask ourselves the second question. Is it fair to all concerned? Now, this is where AI kind of rides a tricky line because, yes, AI does have its flaws because we see AI being used to actually harm people within the status quo. St. John's University explains a specific example of this with stating misinformation is very common in terms of AI and AI usage. And so what this means is AI does have its harms. But the cool thing about AI is we can actually use it to combat those exact same harms we see within the status quo. Bulletin in 2024 explains that when they tested AI in determining true from false, it was able to do so 75% of the time correct. And with how much the industry is growing currently, we can only expect that number to go up. And so when we ask ourselves, is it fair to all concerned? While it may ride this thin line, it does pass this test as well, because we see AI being used to combat its very same bads that it has. Now, the third question is, will it build goodwill and better friendships? I don't know about y'all, but I spend an awful lot of time on my phone, more specifically on social media, because what else is a high schooler supposed to do in their free time? When we actually take a look, and when I'm using social media, I'm encountering AI, and the fact that AI is giving me content. The King Street Chronicle in 2024 explains that AI is used within social media to help develop content preferences for people, essentially meaning that the content people want to see online is the content they're going to get. It also used to filter out bad content that could be harmful towards a specific person. This allows AI to help build goodwill and what actual people see on the internet. And it goes much more than that. Forbes in 2024 explained that AI can be used to connect people all across the world in things like job professions or interests. So AI is also a crucial tool to helping people get connected globally. And when we ask ourselves, will it build goodwill and better friendships? The answer becomes yes when we use AI, because it allows us to actually expand and grow our connections for the future. Now, the final thing in the four-way test is asking ourselves, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Whether many of you guys know it or not, you all encounter AI on a day-to-day life. Tableau explains this by mentioning that AI is found in things like search engines or online shopping websites, in the sense that when we use a search engine like Google, AI is able to develop content and make sure information that you want to receive is there. This makes information on the internet much more accessible for every single person. Not only that, it makes people's lives easier through things like online shopping. It allows you to develop preferences into things you might need, making shopping much easier. And it goes much beyond that as well. With more access to internet and more access to information online, AI only helps people overall make sure they have access to whatever they need and makes their lives easier as well. So when we ask ourselves that final test, will it be beneficial to all concerned? The answer is also yes. So let's take a step back and imagine a world 20 years from now, where you walk into your favorite restaurant, but instead of a waiter, you encounter a robot asking you, what would you like to order? Now, while this may not be the world now, it could be in 20 or so years. And making sure we use AI responsibly and allowing ourselves to experience all the goods despite the bads is essential. And the way we best do that is by utilizing the four-way test and ask ourselves, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? When we do that, we allow us to grow the AI industry for the better. Thank you.